Hello guys, so today I filmed a little tutorial, I guess you could say, on how I do my everyday sort of makeup. So it's kind of like, not boring, but like there's no eyeshadow, it's very just flawless, you know, I don't really know what to call it. I hope you guys like watching the video, and yeah, keep on watching to find out how I achieve this look. Okay, so the first thing that I do is my brows normally, and I just go in with the, you can't see it, but it's the Olivia Bell Beauty brow pomade, and I use the shade Ebony, a Kat Von D 75 brush. Okay, so my brows are on. They might look a little bit crazy because I have to carve them out for them to be completely done. But this is what I basically do, and then I go in with some brow gel. So I'm going to use the Pixie by Petra brow gel. It is a clear brow gel. Mine's just got a little bit mucky, so sorry about that. Now I'm going to carve out my brows. I have this fake Urban Decay brush. Long story short, my mum accidentally bought me a fake Urban Decay palette when I was like 14, 15. I never used the palette, but the brush in it's pretty good. So I'm going to be using the NYX HD Studio Photogenic something concealer. And I normally use this, I'm using the shade CW0 4.5, so it looks like this. So I basically use this because this colour's quite good for my skin tone when I'm not wearing any like eyeshadow. So basically just take it on the flat brush, and then I'm just going to carve my brows out. I'm just gonna put some more on my lid, like this, and then just again pat it. Okay, so that's basically how I carve out my brows. Now I'm just gonna set this down with some powder, just so it doesn't like crease or anything. I'm using the Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose Face Powder in the shade Transparent. Mine's nearly gone, but there we go. I'm just going to take a little like sponge and just really pack it on. And there you can see the blue's peeking through a little bit, so I'm just going to layer some more concealer. There we go, so that's a bit better, and I'm just going to repeat the same on my other eye. Okay, so now that my brows are done, we're going to move on to mascara. This is probably my favourite mascara. It's the Maybelline Lash Sensational with Luscious Oil Blend or something. It's the black one, and I'm just going to pop that on my lashes. Okay, and I just go on my finger and sort of blend here so that there's no harsh lines where I did my concealer, because obviously I don't want it to like settle there, make me look like I've got like a monobrow or something. Then I'm going to put some lashes on. My favourite lash glue ever to use is the Duo Dark with Vitamin thingy. If it focuses. Yeah, it's amazing. I love it. I love it being on a little brush. I feel like that's really helpful for me. So yeah, these are my absolute faves, and they're in the style Bella. And they look like this. Sorry, they're a little bit dirty because I wear them like all the time. Basically what I do is I open my lash glue and I just sort of paint it on. You know, you can see I've just like painted it onto the lash. Leave those for a little minute. Okay, now while I wait for my lashes to get a little bit tacky, I normally leave them about 30 seconds. I'm just going to go in with some primer. So I'm going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish primer. It looks like this, kind of like a silicone based primer, and I'm just gonna go in with that on my face. Really focusing on areas where I get the most oily. Okay, so normally, well, not normally, often I'll use my Maybelline Superstay foundation, which is this one here, but at the moment I haven't got a shade that matches the shade I am at the moment, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use my other favourite, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and I'm using the shade 128, and I'm just going to squirt some on the back of my hand. Now I'm going to go in with the Real Techniques BB CC brush. This is meant for like BB creams, and it does leave quite a streaky effect, but I use it to sort of like distribute my foundation around, if that makes sense, and really sort of buff it in. So as you can see, this brush can often leave me quite streaky. I sometimes like to go in with a sponge over the top. Now I'm going to stick my lashes on. I use tweezers. Okay, so I take my lash on the tweezers. I'm just going to show you how I apply them. Okay, the glue's dried on this one. Left it too long. Okay, time to conceal. So I'm going to go back in with that NYX concealer that I used earlier, and I'm just going to go underneath my eyes. In your normal spot, the blend brush from Superdrug. Then I'm going to go in with the same powder that I used earlier and just really pack it underneath my eyes, just to bake. Now I don't bake too much, I just do a little baby bake, and yeah, then I go from there. Okay, what I'm going to do, just so there's not a harsh line where my eyelashes stop, I'm going to take a little bit of the Collection Fast Stroke Concealer, and I'm just going to draw like a little line, just draw, like joining it down, if that makes sense. There we go. So, now I'm going to go with my Spectrum AOO brush. It's really dirty, so I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to go in with the Rimmel Clear Complexion Radiance powder. I'm just going to pack that on. All over the forehead. Now I'm going to go in with the Spectrum AO5 brush and the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade Medium Deep. It looks like this, and I'm just going to really swell my brush in there and just, I don't really contour, I don't know, I kind of contour forward / bronze. I break the rules. I just kind of go on the edges of my face, just kind of. By the way, I am aware of how crazy that looks right now. I'm going to take my big brush from earlier. This is going to break soon. I'm just going to blend all of that out. Then I'm going to take the Hot Mama blush by The Balm. It's kind of like a rose gold shift. And I'm taking the Spectrum CO7. And I'm just going to go onto the apples of my cheeks. Kind of gives you a little bit of a glow as well. But I'm just going to buff that out a little bit more. Then I'm taking this brush from Morphe, it's just a fan brush, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills Resi. Oh my god, it is amazing. And I'm just gonna... You guys see this glow? Oh my god. Oh, he's glowing, sis. Love it. Now I'm gonna go on to bottom up mascara. Then I'm going to take this little brush from eBay and go back in with the highlight that I used and just go on my inner corner and my brow bone. I'm just going to go back in with my brow pomade just because my eyebrows have got a little bit lost underneath all the highlight. So. Now, I wear different like lipstick every day, but I'm going to go with the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Badger Bound. I'm just going to take my head out. I'm just going to take some of the Calm Skin Refreshing Facial Spritz from Superdrug and just go in. Okay, so that was my full face, everyday, sort of, not natural, but kind of everyday makeup basically. Thank you for watching. I will, that highlight though, I'm so in love. I will link my socials, you know, my Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, all that fun stuff in the description. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to just comment down below. I'll be happy to answer. And also well done if you made it to the end of the video, because yeah, I just want to thank you guys. But I hope you liked the video. Leave me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more videos. Bye!